Adi Shankaracharya to his disciple. The disciple bowed and sat quietly before Adi Shankaracharya on the banks of the Narmada. The river flowed without effort. The wind moved without sound. The Guru sat without movement. After a long silence, the disciple spoke. Gurudeva, scriptures praise knowledge. The mind seeks truth through thought. Yet you often sit in silence. Tell me, is silence stronger than thought? Adi Shankaracharya did not answer immediately. He closed his eyes. Minutes passed. The disciple felt restless. Thoughts rose like waves. Finally, Shankara opened his eyes and asked softly, "Before your question arose, were you absent?" The disciple replied, "No, Gurudeva, I was here." Shankara smiled. That which exists before thought, during thought, and after thought, that is silence. Shankara began slowly. Thought is movement. Silence is stillness. Thought divides, I and you, this and that, truth and error. Silence unites. It knows no division. The scriptures you study, they arise from silence and dissolve back into silence. The disciple asked, "But Gurudeva, without thought, how can we know Brahman?" Shankara replied, "Tell me, can the eye see itself? Can fire burn itself? Can thought know its own source?" The disciple remained quiet. Shankara continued. Once, a disciple asked his teacher to show him the moon. The teacher took him to a lake, but the lake was disturbed. Wind, ripples, waves. The moon appeared broken. The disciple said, "The moon is shattered." The teacher said, "No, the water is restless." When the wind stopped, the lake became still. The moon appeared whole. The moon was never broken, only the water was moving. Shankara looked deeply into the disciple's eyes. Thought is the ripple. Silence is the lake. Brahman is always whole. The disciple asked again, "But Gurudeva, the Upanishads speak. Logic explains. Debate refines understanding." Shankara nodded. Yes, thought prepares the ground, but it cannot enter the truth. A thorn removes a thorn, then both are thrown away. Thought removes ignorance, then thought must also fall silent. He quoted softly, "Yato vacho nivartante, aprapya manasa saha," from which words return along with the mind. Then he said, "Where the mind reaches, truth is not. Where truth is, the mind cannot go." The disciple looked confused. "Is silence emptiness then?" Shankara's voice became firm. "No, silence is fullness. It is not sleep. It is not dullness. It is not ignorance. It is pure awareness without movement. When thoughts stop, you do not disappear. Only false identity disappears." He paused. "Have you noticed? In deep sleep, no thoughts exist. Yet you say, 'I slept peacefully.' Who experienced that peace?" The disciple's breath slowed. Shankara said, "The ego survives on noise. I am this, I know that, I achieved, I failed. In silence, the ego has nothing to hold.
That is why people fear silence. They fill their lives with sound, speech, activity, arguments, not because silence is empty, but because silence is truth. Shankara suddenly asked, "Right now, without using thought, are you aware?" The disciple nodded slowly. "That awareness, does it need effort?" "No, Gurudeva." "Does it come and go?" "No." Shankara said gently, "That is Brahman. That is silence. Thoughts are visitors. Silence is your home."
The disciple folded his hands. "Then, Gurudeva, what should I practice?" Shankara replied, "Do not fight thought. Do not chase silence. Simply remain as the witness. When thoughts arise, know, I am aware. When thoughts stop, know, I am aware. Whether mind speaks or not, you remain unchanged." He concluded, "Silence is not stronger than thought. Silence is prior to thought. Thought borrows its existence from silence. When this is known, liberation is already here." The river flowed. The wind moved. The disciple sat still. No more questions arose, because the answer was not spoken, it was felt.